Hosni is live on Capitol Hill with the very latest. Hi there, Aisha.
Hi, Julie. We're just getting some new information from this FBI phone call that was ongoing with House and Senate members of the Homeland Security committees, as well as the Louisiana delegation. And I can tell you that something that they've learned, this is according to sources that were on this call, they just told Fox News, that something that they just learned was that apparently the FBI is claiming that they had no intelligence on Jabbar before this attack. They had zero intelligence on him. It appears to be so that they were not tracking him. Also, the FBI told these members that he was quote unquote inspired by ISIS, but they do not have evidence to lead them to believe that he was directed by ISIS. They're still looking into that, but so far they told members today that he was inspired by this terrorist organization, not necessarily exactly directed by this terrorist organization. Again, these two big headlines coming out of this phone call as members are trying to wrap their heads around how this could have happened. They were briefed by the Assistant Director of the FBI's Counterterrorism Division, David Scott, and they've got a lot of questions, other questions specifically about what went wrong in New Orleans with security preparations, those bollards we've been talking about for the last 24 hours. They weren't functioning at the time. That allowed the suspect to drive onto Bourbon Street. But again, more widely speaking, is there a risk for more attacks? Are there other people involved? And I believe we're going to find out from the FBI here in a few moments that they believe that perhaps there were not other people involved, or at least so far that's what they think. This is what Senator John Kennedy told me last night when I tried to ask him that very question. What does he think is going on here? Listen here.
I can't answer that. I can't answer that, but I shouldn't. I'm going to say it again, Aisha. We're giving the FBI and Homeland Security a reasonable amount of time to do their job. And by God, they're going to do their job, and they're going to catch these people. And we're going to know a whole lot more in the next 4 to 8 hours.
Again, we're going to find out a little bit more in this upcoming FBI briefing, Julie. But again, I can tell you two things coming out of this phone call with members is that the FBI is claiming they had no intelligence on Jabbar before the attack, and that they believe that Jabbar was inspired by ISIS, not necessarily actively directed by the terrorist organization. More to come as soon as I find out. Julie.
Aisha Hosni, thank you so much. In focus now.